The View hosts have got themselves into hot water again after they did the very thing they purport to be against.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
The talk show The View is facing a major crisis, and this time it's more than just bad press. It's a serious legal issue that has put the show's executives in a tough position. A lawsuit filed by Karoline Leavitt has turned into a headache for the network, and it's causing panic among ABC's leadership. What initially seemed like another controversial remark from one of the show's outspoken hosts has escalated into a significant legal battle with far-reaching consequences. The situation has caught the attention of many, and ABC's executives are now scrambling to handle the fallout. The controversy began when The View's co-host, Joy Behar, made a public comment about Karoline Leavitt. Behar insulted Leavitt by dismissing her qualifications for her political role, suggesting that Leavitt only secured her position because of her looks. This comment wasn't just a casual insult, it was a direct attack on Leavitt's professional credibility.
Because it seems like all common sense has been lost in this city.
The irony wasn't lost on many, as The View often positions itself as a champion of women's rights. Yet, here it was, undermining a young, successful conservative woman simply because the hosts didn't agree with her views. The public reaction was swift and unforgiving. Many viewers were outraged, calling out the hypocrisy of the show. The View claims to support women, yet here it was, publicly attacking another woman. This kind of double standard didn't sit well with the audience, and people were quick to voice their disapproval. Normally, the hosts would dismiss such criticism, offer a half-hearted apology, and move on. But in this case, Karoline Leavitt decided not to let the matter go. Rather than remaining silent, she decided to take legal action and filed a defamation lawsuit against the network.
I would like her to do a little homework, because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said there will be no wokeness here.
The lawsuit quickly gained attention, sending shockwaves through ABC. Legal experts pointed out that Behar's comments weren't just rude, they were potentially harmful to Leavitt's career. By implying that Leavitt was unqualified for her role and had only succeeded because of her appearance, the hosts of The View could have caused real damage to her reputation. This was a serious matter, one that justified legal action. As the news of the lawsuit spread, panic set in behind the scenes at ABC.
I actually think this is kind of brilliant, and I think future Democratic White Houses should do the same thing. We're realizing this election, how people consume media has drastically changed.
The network was already dealing with several legal issues related to The View, and the executives knew that this case could escalate further. ABC's legal team immediately jumped into action. They knew they had to resolve the issue quickly, before it caused more damage. The network's priority was to avoid a lengthy court battle that could lead to further financial and public embarrassment. According to reports, ABC has been working hard to negotiate a settlement with Leavitt's legal team, hoping to resolve the matter quietly.
You're saying about yourself that, hey, that's a terrible thing to be. It's not a terrible thing to be. That's why we fought.
However, Leavitt, buoyed by strong public support, has made it clear that she's not eager to let the network off the hook easily. She wants to hold The View accountable and show that conservative women won't sit idly by while being unfairly attacked in the media. Leavitt's determination has made her case even more significant. This isn't just about winning a lawsuit for her, it's about standing up against media outlets that have a history of undermining people who don't share their views. She's sending a strong message: conservative women deserve to be treated with respect and won't tolerate being discredited or belittled. This lawsuit is a reminder that media outlets should be held accountable for their actions, particularly when they target individuals based on their political or ideological beliefs. As the legal battle continues, the hosts of The View are feeling the pressure. Whoopi Goldberg, one of the show's most prominent hosts, has reportedly brushed off the lawsuit, treating it like just another controversy that will eventually fade. However, not everyone on the show is so dismissive of the situation.
I
got a question!
So wait a second. So in other words, instead of Bob Woodward, they want Kim Kardashian? What? I don't get it.
Wait.
Joy Behar, who made the comment that started everything, has been advised to be more careful with her words in the future. Behar has a history of making controversial remarks, so it's unclear whether she'll be able to hold back in the future. Similarly, Sunny Hostin, already dealing with legal issues related to her husband's RICO case, now finds herself embroiled in yet another scandal that could damage her reputation even further. Even Sarah Haynes and Alyssa Farah Griffin, who usually try to maintain a more moderate stance on the show, are reportedly trying to distance themselves from the controversy. The drama surrounding this lawsuit is putting everyone involved in an uncomfortable position, and ABC is working tirelessly to contain the damage. But no matter what happens, The View is already facing significant consequences. For years, viewers have expressed frustration with the show's apparent political bias and its hostile attitude toward anyone with opposing views. This lawsuit only strengthens the perception that The View isn't about fostering fair discussion, but rather about pushing a particular agenda and tearing down those who don't conform to it. For Karoline Leavitt, this lawsuit is not just about seeking justice, it's about standing up for herself and for others who have been similarly attacked by the media. She's taking a stand against the culture of unchecked criticism and defamation that has become all too common in the media. Whether she eventually agrees to a settlement or takes the case to trial, Leavitt has already made a powerful impact on the conversations surrounding media bias and accountability. This case could have long-lasting effects. If ABC is forced to settle, it may set a precedent for other public figures who feel they have been unfairly slandered by The View or other media outlets to file lawsuits of their own. It could force ABC to rethink the way it handles commentary on the show and may even lead to more careful and thoughtful discussion on air. If the case goes to trial, it could bring even more damaging information to light, revealing details about the behind-the-scenes operations of The View that the public has never seen before. Regardless of the outcome, one thing is clear: this is no ordinary controversy. The stakes are high, and the implications of this lawsuit are far-reaching. It could change the way The View operates and potentially reshape daytime television as a whole. For ABC, the focus right now is on damage control. The network has to figure out how to address the situation without further damaging its reputation or its brand. The show has always prided itself on being a platform for strong opinions and bold commentary, but now it is facing a reckoning. The reality is setting in that the hosts of The View may have crossed a line they can't come back from. Karoline Leavitt is standing firm in her position, refusing to back down or let the show get away with what she perceives as an unfair attack on her. As the legal fight continues to unfold, the show's hosts are learning the hard way that their words have consequences. For years, The View has operated under the assumption that it could say whatever it wanted without facing real consequences. But now, that assumption is being challenged, and the show's hosts are realizing that their actions could have serious legal ramifications. The arrogance and sense of invincibility that The View has been known for may have finally caught up with it. As the legal battle moves forward, it's clear that the stakes are higher than ever before. Will The View be able to weather this storm, or will this lawsuit mark the beginning of the end for the show? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: this lawsuit has already sent a strong message to the media industry. The days of unchecked attacks on public figures may finally be coming to an end. Whether this lawsuit results in a settlement or goes all the way to trial, it's clear that the media landscape is shifting, and The View is at the center of it all.